Mr. Mayor, our host, thank you for your hospitality. My dear colleagues, co-chairmen of the conference, for 2 years we were discussing the idea and planning it. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, comrades, dissidents, when I was a dissident of the Soviet Union, I couldn't even dream to have a public discussion, open discussion, international conference with the political leaders of this world. So here my dream became true. This time we are very happy that we can host such a conference. Very often we hear that after all, with all our due respect to the dissidents, they are so weak. Democratic dissidents are weak or strong. It depends, first of all, from the free world. If the leaders of the free world are strengthening them, supporting them, expressing their solidarity, they become the strongest people in their countries. But if the free world betrays them, abandons them, leaves them alone, prefers to deal with those dictators who, as if, can bring stability, yes, dissidents really become very weak, and the cost of freedom becomes very weak. When it was so impressive, so moving to see many people with different languages and cultures and traditions in one room, feeling the same drive, the same conviction, the same passion for freedom. And when I'm thinking, what is different in station of, like, President Václav Havel or myself, when we were dissidents or the dissidents of today, unfortunately very often I see one difference. We knew that we can go to prison, but we knew that all the free world is with us in this struggle. And so often the democratic dissidents of the free, in totalitarian regimes, fighting for freedom and knowing that they can be arrested, feel that the world is not with them. And that has to be changed. And that is the idea of this conference. And that's why it is so important that this dialogue exists. And I do hope that this conference will really have an opportunity to strengthen dissidents, democratic dissidents all over the world, and by this to make a major contribution to the struggle for freedom.